Hi, I'm Nathan Erznosnik with the Grace Company. Today we're going to be looking at My Comfort Cutter. It's a new 45mm cutter in the TrueCut product lineup. We're going to look at how to take it from right-hand cutting and switch the blade and the guard around for left-handed users. Out of the box it comes set up for use with right-handed cutters. Again, this does work for left-handed cutters as well, and we're going to do that with a couple simple processes here. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove the bolt. Before we do that, we do want to confirm that our guard is locked in place so that we don't have any likelihood of moving that out of the way and cutting ourselves in part of this process. So again, push down on the guard lock. We're going to flip it over, and on the back side we're going to simply undo the nut. I'm just going to go ahead and put that here on the side. There's a spring as well. It adds tension to the blade. A real easy way now just to pop this bolt out is to lay the cutter on the table. And with a little bit of pressure, you can see that that wants to pop right out. That's also on the back side. That's a spacer for your zigzag and wavy blades. But I'm going to go ahead and show you here on the back side. What we want to do at this point is push the bolt the rest of the way out. You can see we have our blade on part of the bolt. We don't really need to handle that at all. Now we have to move two other components. Again, it's fairly simple. What we do is we have the guard, but we do need to make the guard and reverse it to the back side. First, in order to do so, we need to remove the back cover, and that's done. Again, I'm just going to repeat that by placing your thumb inside of here and pushing down or away from the surface. What we'll do is we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the guard. We're going to now, like we're going to cut, we can go ahead and lift the guard up. When we do that, it comes out. So in order to take it out completely, we'll just push up, remove it. Now we're ready to install it on the back side or on the use for left-handed cutters. Again, let me repeat that so you can see. This is the guard. In order to place that in here, we would tip it up on an angle, insert it down, and then with that being flat, we're going to go ahead and push it back in position. It does have a little locking area that helps keep it in place so when we change our blades it doesn't pop out. What we're going to do is we're going to flip it back over. We're going to reinstall the back cover. Let me repeat that again. In order to do that, we simply place it over the center shaft hole, and we just push that up, which locks it into place. We're ready now just to install the blade and put the blade back in. Take our blade, push that all the way through. We'll take the washer. Again, the washer is utilized when we're going to be using a decorative blade. That would go on the other side in between the blade and the guard. We'll replace the spring, which will just sit over the blade bolt. And then we'll go ahead and install the nut on top of that. And that is it. That is the process we would use. Now set up for left-handed users versus the right-handed user. Again, that was transferring and taking the cutter from right-handed cutting to left-handed cutting.